All right, here we have our hip and ankle opener. We're going to start off on our backs, put one foot over the opposite knee, and we're going to do dynamic hip external rotations. Just go to your end range. We're going to go for about 10 reps. After 10 dynamic, you're going to push and get a static. This is passive range. After about 10 to 20 seconds of holding that, you've already found a new end range through some nervous system trickery, and you're going to do another 10 or so reps in a further end range. Now cross the foot over, and you're going to pull the knee towards your opposite shoulder. So you're going to pull it over your body diagonally towards the opposite shoulder. This is a deep glute or piriformis stretch, and you can just go ahead and do 10 little dynamic pulls and make sure you're feeling it right there. Now we're going to lie flat, trying to keep the opposite leg and lower back on the ground, and just swing that leg as high as you can. And then pull the knee to the chest. Again, keep the opposite leg flat on the ground and try not to arch the lower back. Just 10, simple, easy, no pain there. Now before you get up like I did, do the opposite side. I only did one side for time. Alright, I want 10 body weight squats, as low as is comfortable. Now after these squats, I'm going to actually sit in a squat. If you can't do this, attempt to do it except with some kind of support. So either a pole in front of you, a tree, your love seat, anything that you can hang on to and put weight on your ankle and hip joints. So from here, I'm actually leaning from knee to knee, which is my ankle stretch. If you can't do that, you're going to go ahead and put your opposite leg on the ground, so you don't have to worry about balancing and working on a mobility that you actually don't have. As you can see, I'm stretching that front ankle, and I'm not having to worry about my hip mobility because I'm not in a squat here. But if you can do it, stay in your squat. And we're going to go back to hip external rotation by putting your own elbows in your knees, putting your fists together, and going straight down. Now how you can do this wrong is by moving your fists away from you. In that way they don't actually push the knees out. If that's not hard enough, you're just going to put one shoulder into the opposite leg and then push your knee away from you until your arm is fully extended. I go for about 5 to 10 reps. And now we're going to go internal rotation. Again, if you can't sit in a squat, I definitely would not attempt this. I'm just moving my leg to the ground. When I do this, the leg that's going internally rotated is not supporting my weight. The opposite leg is. Alright, I'm now going to transition into cricket position, which is another external rotation exercise. My heels are facing each other, toes as far out as they can go, forcing the knees out and butt back. The butt is not necessarily going up, but as far back as you can, forcing the knees out, arms forward. Now I'm going to transition into bootstraps, which is going to work the hamstrings. Try to keep the back fairly flat. Hands under the toes, slowly extend the legs and drop into a squat. And these are called bootstraps.